Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you again. How is everyone? I am back to video game. No Lego now. We're back to gaming. I need to take my jumper off. The problem with streaming so early in the morning is I don't know what the temperature is going to be like, because it's always cold in the morning. Unless it's in like the middle of summer. Then it's hot everywhere. All the time. Okay, we good. It is off. We good. Anyway, hi. We're back to playing Famicom Detective Club, Emio the Smiling Man, other way around. Today, yes, words. Oh, good news. I haven't made a post about it yet because I want to make the thumbnail. But good news, I don't have to have that heckin' Clueless Quiz Time promo sitting in the corner of my gaming scene anymore because we have contestants. It's happening. It will be happening next week, not this weekend. But it's gonna happen. I'm excited. I had to be brave. I had to send out DMs asking people if they wanted to participate, but it paid off. It's gonna happen, and hopefully, if everyone enjoys it, then maybe we can do more of that. Probably not particularly often, considering I only stream twice a week, but you know. Also, hopefully the audio ends up. Hopefully the audio is okay during today's stream. I fiddled around with the Elgato audio, not last week, the week before, when I was sick and I was playing Ace Attorney Investigations in my free time. My Switch was running out of battery, so I had to play it through OBS. And so I turned the volume up so that I could actually hear it. But now I have to turn it back down for the actual stream so the audio levels are good. And I, like a dum-dum, I didn't actually test whether the audio levels are good before stream, because that's not a thing I do. Yeah. all the exciting things happening. Oh, I'm making progress on that trading card game I was making. So, maybe at some point in the future, once I actually like get it into like Tabletop Simulator or something, I'll make like a video going through all the rules and stuff. So, look forward to that at some point in the future. Don't know when that's gonna be. I gotta make a bunch of stuff for it first, and then put all that stuff into TTS, Tabletop Simulator, not text-to-speech. But it's going to be a thing that happens, and I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I accidentally bumped the mic cord. Hopefully everything still sounds good. Game scene. Video game time. So I've got the audio volume at where I think it was previously. Hopefully it's good. Right, existence. We will load into existence. Oh hey, thanks Stream Elements. That's probably because I went live and then I stopped streaming because I'm like, wait, I don't think I restarted my computer. We're probably going to run out of memory and crash. And then I went and then I realized, no, I did in fact restart my computer before the stream. So we good. But that's probably why Stream Elements said hello twice. Anyway, let's review the plot thus far, since it's been 2 weeks since we last played. Gives me a moment to finish my tea.
その様子は18年前に起きた未解決の連続少女殺人事件、さらには都市伝説エミオと酷似していた。森本宅から 事務所に戻ったあゆみと君がこれまでの調査内容を整理していると、あゆみのもとに福山から電話がかかってくる。なんとめぐみが自宅から姿を消したというのだ。連絡を受けた君たちや福山、通報を受けた警察が捜索したところ、めぐみは佐々木英介の事件の現場となったポンプ場で発見され、無事に保護された。
Eisuke Sasaki, age 15, was found dead with a paper bag with a smiley face drawn on it over his head. The scene was similar to those of unsolved murders from 18 years ago, as well as the urban legend of the Smiling Man. Ayumi returns to the office as we review the details of the investigation. She receives a call from Fukuyama. Megumi Miyamoto has disappeared from her home. You find Megumi shaken but safe at the pumping station where Eisuke was murdered. And now we have to interrogate her. Because that's where we left off last time. Megumi, you can take it slow. It's okay. I loved him. I really loved him. What? That is not where I thought this was going. I loved Mr. Fukuyama. What? What? Wait, is Fukuyama... Oh, that... Hold on. Oh, we can't look at it from here anymore, right? I was confused because it said Kamihara down the bottom. Like, wait, so this guy wasn't Fukuyama? But no, yeah, it is him. It is him. No, I mean, this isn't... What's all this about? Mr. Fukuyama. He's such a good teacher, always so kind, dependable, and cool. That's why I fell in love with him. I'm guessing what this is she maybe confessed to him, and that's why she stayed home the day previously. The day, like, when Eisuke's murder was announced. And that's what he's been trying to avoid telling Ayumi, because he feels uncomfortable by it. That's probably where this is going, I'm guessing. That's why I fell in love with him. And that's also why the day before, that's why I had Mr. Fukuyama meet me on the rooftop. I finally told him how I felt. No. I like you, Mr. Fukuyama. I mean, I love you. Will you go out with me, please? Megumi, no, hold on. You can't just suddenly... Don't you like me too? Or do you hate me? You are a junior high student and he is a teacher. This is not... No. Bad. I skipped over his dialogue, but it was just no it's, so...
いいか、森本。好きにはラブとライクがあってだな。
Megumi, words like love and like have different meanings at different times.
この2つの言葉の L、O、V、E の方がいわゆるラブだ。
And love, it's, well, it's always a big... Hi. It just... God damn it. Like, my internet dipped for a second, but it dipped for just long enough that the broadcast ended and restarted, so it's I'm probably going to have to... Let me just check. Are they separate now? Let me refresh. Is it still one thing? No, it's now two things. God damn it. I'm gonna have to stitch it back together. You didn't miss much. You may have missed the voice acting of Mr. Fukuyama spelling out LOVE and LIKE, but you didn't miss any actual dialogue. Anyway, and like is, well, answer my question. Okay.
Morimoto, お前は恋に恋してるだけなんだ。思春期の少女などによく見られる傾向なんだ。
Megumi, you're just in love with love. Oh look, there's our third Stream Elements message. Maybe by the end of the stream we can fill up the entire chat box with Stream Elements messages. You're just in love with love. It's really common at your age. What do you mean? I'm in love with the idea of love? Eh?
お前も大人になればわかる日がいつか来るであろう。
You'll understand one day when you've grown up. Don't treat me like a child, says the junior high student.
いや、子供扱いとか決して。してるの？
No, I'm not treating you like a child, am I? Stop it, enough! Megumi! I didn't know what to do. I ran into the school and I get. Oh no, we did see Eisuke once before. In the flashback with him on the phone or whatever. Eisuke, were you listening? No, not really. Okay. Wait. You're up here with a teacher, huh? I can't believe it. I knew you were listening. Yeah, I heard you. Not like I wanted to hear something like that, believe me. What's your problem? You're the worst. Worse than you?
何なの？あんたには関係ないでしょ？
It's none of your business. Huh?
関係ないわけないだろ。
How's it none of my business?
やだ、関係ないもん。
Nah, I don't care.
なんであんな。くそ。なんだよ。
I did not realize there was going to be swearing in this game. Was there swearing in the previous one? I don't remember there being any. Although I guess this one is... Like, the previous game wasn't marked as like, oh, this is a mature rated video game on Twitch. So maybe this one goes further. Shit, what the hell is your problem?
俺が今見たこと、みんなに言いふらしてやる。絶対にだ。
You know what? I'm gonna tell everyone what I heard. Everyone, that's a promise.
あ、そう。
Oh yeah?
言いたきゃ言いなさいよ。
Tell everybody if you want.
人の話を盗み聞きして言いふらすような男をみんなはどう思うのかしらね。
People just love an eavesdropping gossip, don't they?
ほんとキモい。
You're so gross.
そっか。あんたはこれからもっともっと頭のいい学校へ行くんだもんね。
Oh, I bet you're not worried because you're about to go to a better school. Huh?
キモい男だって言われるとしても残りの中学校生活だけなんだもんね。
Even if everyone here thinks you're a creep, it won't matter when you're done with this school. That's...
私悲しいよ。エースケにあんなところ見られちゃってあんなこと言われて。
I'm sad that you saw me like that and that you heard all those things he said.
私恥ずかしい。もう死んじゃいたい。
I'm so ashamed. I want to die. I feel like this is not a conversation I should be listening in on. But as such is the way of video game. Megumi.
そんなことがあったのか。
I didn't know about any of that.
俺がすまない。すまない。
I'm sorry. So very sorry. ... Ayumi,
あゆみちゃん、変わるよ。
I'll take it from here.
お願い。
Okay, yeah, please.
めぐみさん。
Megumi?
エースケには何でも言えちゃったからついあんなひどいことを。
I could say anything to Eisuke, and I ended up saying the worst things I could think of.
エースケが自分のことを好きだったってことに私気づいてた。
I realized that Eisuke liked me,
なのに私
and instead of, I mean,
エースケに甘えてばっかで。
Eisuke was so sweet and kind to me.
エースケエースケごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
I didn't feel right sitting there with a dumbass grin on my face. I'm sorry, Eisuke. I'm so sorry. Blah.
私エースケに
I don't think I need to read that one out.
辛かったわね。
It's been really hard, I know.
クセ刑事。
Detective Kuze. She's really showing a sweet side here. It's easy to see how she empathizes with Megumi. Of everyone, Detective Kusei is probably the one who can help Megumi the most. She knows the kind of pain that Megumi is going through right now. Thank you, ma'am. Are you feeling a little better? Yes, a little. So that must be why you stayed home from school the next day? Yeah, I thought I should apologize to Eisuke, but then it turned out I never can. My mom answered the phone and she told me. She said Eisuke is dead. When I heard that Eisuke had died, I worried he had killed himself. I thought it was because I said horrible things to him. I thought Eisuke died because of me. I thought... I didn't want to see anyone. I couldn't even eat anymore. I felt like I was going to die too. It's been a few days. And last night, Eisuke was in my dreams. He said, you're not acting like yourself. When I woke up, I thought, I'm hurting Eisuke now too. And that's what brought you out of your room? Yeah. Then, when the TV was on, I just found out that Eisuke didn't commit suicide. He was killed by the Smiling Man. What? I thought maybe I'd done something even worse. I was so scared. I couldn't take it anymore. Something even worse? I'd done something even worse. Observations? What makes you think that Eisuke was killed by the Smiling Man? And what is this even worse thing you mentioned?
であそこで泣いてたんです。
I bet Eisuke was over there all by himself, crying.
私にひどいことを言われてすごく悲しくって、そこにエミオが現れてエイスケを。
I said so many bad things to Eisuke. I made him sad. Then the smiling man showed up and killed him.
私が大変なことをしちゃったんです。
I did a terrible thing.
エイスケはエミオに殺されちゃったに違いないんです。
I'm sure Eisuke was killed by the smiling man.
私都市伝説とかが好きだからエミオのことに詳しくって。
I like urban legends and stuff, so I know about the smiling man.
だから私知ってるんです。
That's why I'm worried.
エミオに殺された人は成仏できないんだって。
The souls of people killed by the smiling man can't get to heaven.
成仏できな
They
い。
can't.
はい、そうなんです。このままじゃエイスケは天国に行けないんです。
No. If I don't do something, Eisuke won't make it to heaven.
だから私がおまじないを唱えなきゃダメだったんです。
So I have to recite the spell.
おまじない。
There's a spell?
おまじないについて詳しく教えてくれない？
Can you tell me more about this spell?
誰かが死んだらその人の親とか兄弟とか友達も悲しいでしょ。
When someone dies, everyone they're close to is really sad, right?
そんな人が殺された人が見つかった場所に行ってあるおまじないを唱えるとエミオが現れるんです。
If one of those people recites this spell at the murder scene, the smiling man will appear.
私そのおまじないを知ってるんです。
Well, I know that spell.
おまじないを唱えたらエミオが来ちゃうけどエイスケは天国に行けて私も無事なんです。
The smiling man will come, Eisuke will be able to get into heaven, and the spell will keep me safe.
だから私があの場所へ行かなきゃならなかったんです。
That's why I had to go there.
そんなおまじないが。
That's quite a spell.
それで君はポンプ場に行ったんだね。
So you went to the pumping station.
そういうことか。
Is that all this was about?
森本、お前ってやつは。
Megumi, you
なるほどね。
fucking Kamihara. I see. Do we think now, or
聞くおまじないがあるのか。
is there a spell that helps victims of the smiling man? I guess we keep asking about it.
エイスケが見つかった場所で私
Where they found Eisuke.
おまじないの練習をしながらエミオが現れるのを待つつもりでした。
I was going to wait there for the smiling man and practice the spell.
なのにおまじないの言葉を
But I
忘れ
forgot
ちゃ
the
ったんです。
the words.
暗くて怖かったし寒かったけどエイスケのために必死で思い出そうとしました。
It was dark and scary and cold. I tried so hard to remember the words for Eisuke.
でもどうしても思い出せなくなってもう情けなくて。
But I just couldn't remember them. I started thinking about how I was so pathetic.
エイスケのことを考えてたら悲しくって寂しくって私声を上げて泣いてました。
Then I started thinking about Eisuke. I was so sad and lonely that I started crying.
そしたら
Then
エミオが現れたんです。本当に。
the smiling man showed up. Really? What?
本当なの？それは。
Are you serious?
私びっくりしてものすごく怖くて。
Wait. Hold on. Do I need to do it while... Oh wait, it was left control, not right control. I'm taking this off because things are happening. I was so scared.
まじないところじゃなくなっちゃって、キャーって叫んじゃったんです。
I couldn't remember the spell, so I just screamed.
あんなに練習したのに、私のせいで、エスケ、天国に行けなくなっちゃった。
I practiced the spell, but I screwed up. Ace-K can't go to heaven because of me.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい、エスケ。私、いなかった。おまじない、言えなかったの。
I'm sorry, Ace-K. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
エスケ。
So we very narrowly avoided a second victim.
僕と先輩が到着した時、ちょうど彼女の悲鳴が聞こえたんだ。
I heard her scream just as we arrived.
慌てて声の方向に走ってったんだけど、特に不審者の姿は見えず。
I ran towards her, but I didn't see anyone suspicious.
結局、現場にはこの子と担任の先生しかいなかった。
It was just her and Mr. Fukuyama at the scene.
ポンプ場の裏は細い抜け道になってるから。
Oh, there's a small spot at the back of the station where someone might be able to squeeze through. You don't think... Okay, the fact that he went like, oh yeah, I heard her scream and I was right. I went right to her. There's no one there but her and Mr. Fukuyama. You don't think Fukuyama might be the Smiling Man? Or at least the modern Smiling Man, since he can't be the original. Huh. Or maybe she just mistook him for the Smiling Man because, like, she was too scared? Much to think about.
彼女の前に現れたやつは、おそらくそちら側にうまく逃げたんだろうな。
So whoever she saw might have gone that way.
神、あれ持ってきて、お願い。
Kami, bring me the item, please.
了解っす。
Understood. I'm gonna show her the mask and see if it's the same one, I guess.
君が見たエミオが被っていたのは、こういう紙袋だったのかな。
Was the Smiling Man wearing a paper bag like this?
はい、同じ顔が書いてありました。
Yes, he had the same face drawn on his.
本とかテレビで見るのとは全然違ってて、この顔でした。
His was different from what I've seen in books or on TV, but this is it. This was his face. Okay, definitely not a case of mistaken identity then. Ah.
違いない。18年前の事件が再び動き出した。
Well, that seals it. We can't ignore the connection to the murders from 18 years ago.
エミオは本当にいる。
Does it mean the Smiling Man is actually real? Well, damn. And a real danger at that, considering they're still at large. Oh no.
すっかり遅くなっちゃったね。あゆみちゃん、お疲れ様。
It's getting late. Great work today, Ayumi.
それはお互い様でしょ。
Right back at you.
それにしても驚いたね。
A lot of surprises today, huh?
うん。本当にめぐみさんの前にエミオが現れただなんて。
Yeah, I still can't believe that the Smiling Man really showed up in front of Megumi.
でもそれが何者で、なぜ彼女の前に現れたのかはわからないんだけど。
Who is he? Why did he come to her?
じゃあ改めて今日の調査をまとめましょうか。
Well, let's wrap up today's investigation. Time to review.
佐々木英介が発見された当日にめぐみさんが休んでいた理由がやっと分かった。
We finally figured out why Megumi was absent the day Eisuke was found.
福山先輩に告白しているところをたまたま佐々木くんに見られてしまっためぐみさんは
Eisuke saw Megumi confessing her love to Mr. Fukuyama.
先輩に思いが届かなかったところを佐々木くんに知られてしまう。
And he heard Mr. Fukuyama explain that he didn't feel the same way.
さらに自分の行為を佐々木くんから責められちゃったことで
Then Eisuke called her out for her behavior.
悔しさと恥ずかしさで気の置けない幼なじみの佐々木くんにきつい言葉を投げつけちゃったのよね。
She was so frustrated and embarrassed that she took it out on Eisuke, her closest friend.
佐々木くんはめぐみさんのことが好きだったみたいだから二重にショックだっただろうね。
Eisuke must have been stunned. He seems to have liked Megumi as more than a friend.
そうね。だからめぐみさんは佐々木くんは自分のせいで亡くなった。
Yep, that's why she thought that she was the reason he died.
つまり自殺したんだって思い込んじゃったのよ。
She thought that maybe he'd killed himself.
佐々木くんが発見される前日から部屋に閉じこもっていためぐみさんは
She locked herself in her room since the day he was found.
彼は自殺したんだって今日まで思い込んでいたのね。
Convinced until today that he had killed himself because of her.
ところが今日あることが原因でめぐみさんは自分の考えを改めることになった。
Today, though, something changed in her mind. That was... Eisuke appeared to her in a dream.
夢に佐々木くんが出てきたことだ。
Eisuke appeared in her dream.
違うでしょ。確かにめぐみさんは佐々木くんの夢を見たとは言っていたけど。
Well, I mean... They were both true. The thing made her come out of her room. And I didn't know what it was referring to. Anyway, she did have a dream about Eisuke,
そ
but...
れは彼女が前を向かなきゃって思うきっかけになったって話だったでしょ。
She said it made her feel like she had to be more
め
positive.
ぐみさんは今日ワイドショー
I
に
didn't know what they were
たまたま見てしまって
asking.
佐々木くんがエミオに殺されたと思い込んじゃったのよ。
It was watching the talk show that made her think Eisuke was killed by the smiling man.
エミオがいるって信じてるとそうなっちゃうんだね。
Now she thinks the smiling man is out there.
テレビ番組を見ためぐみさんはエミオに会うために事件現場に行った。
I hope I'm not about to end up with a bad ending because I chose a bunch of wrong answers in these review sections. After watching the show, Megumi went to the crime scene looking to meet the smiling
め
man.
ぐみさんがそこまでしてやりたかったこと。
What Megumi wanted to do there was recite a spell.
おまじないを唱えることだ。
Recite a spell.
自分がおまじないを唱えなきゃ佐々木くんは天国に行けない。
She thought she needed to recite the spell so Eisuke could get to heaven.
そう考えたらいても立ってもいられなくなっちゃったのね。かわいそうに。
She was so convinced the story was true that she couldn't stay home any longer. Poor girl.
そして事件現場に来ためぐみさんの前にエミオは本当に現れた。
Then at the crime scene, the smiling man appeared.
ええ。
Yeah,
それが一体何者だったのかわからないけど、
I can't imagine who it could have been.
その人物が佐々木英介の事件に関係していると見るのが自然だ。その理由は
But it seems likely it's someone involved in Eisuke's murder because... Okay. The smiling man. The paper bag found on Eisuke Sasaki's head looked just like the one Megumi saw on the smiling man.
めぐみさんの前に現れた エミオと佐々木英介が被っていた紙袋には
The smiling man Megumi saw and the paper bag Eisuke was wearing
同じ顔が描かれていたからだ。都市伝
Both
説
had-
として知られているものとは異なる顔が。
both had the same face drawn on them, one not seen in reports on the urban legend.
とにかく今日一日でいろんな謎が明らかになって事件が大きく動いたよね。
I have to say, the case developed quite a lot in just one day.
念のため今日分かったことを最初から振り返っておこう。
Just for the record, let's recap what we've learned.
いいわね。そうしましょう。
Good idea, let's do that. Indeed, let's let's do that so I remember everything that's happened, because we took a break.
佐々木くんの遺体が発見された日、めぐみさんが学校を休んだ理由は
On the day Eisuke's body was found, Megumi missed school. She was upset because Eisuke had overheard her confessing her feelings to Tsubasa Fukuyama.
その通りね。
That's right. Okay, so maybe this is the one where it actually matters because it made like the ding sound.
それが原因で学校を休んでいためぐみさんは
Now, since Megumi wasn't at school that day, she learned about Eisuke's death from is it Hiromi? Yeah. I don't think we ever actually heard her say her first name, but I guess we learnt it at some point off screen.
うん。学校からの連絡を受けたお母さんがめぐみさんに伝えたのよね。
Yes, the school contacted her mother and she was the one to break it to Megumi.
お母さんの言葉を聞いためぐみさんは
Sorry. When her mother told her what had happened, Megumi assumed that Eisuke's death was not going to say it out loud, but you can see what it is.
前日のことがあったから早とちりしちゃったのね。
Yeah, it's understandable for her to think that, given what happened the day before.
そのまま部屋に閉じこもり誰とも話をしようとしなかっためぐみさんは
Megumi locked herself in her room and wouldn't talk to anyone.
今朝ようやく部屋から出てきた。
But this morning she finally started to come around.
前を向こうとしたのよね。夢の中で佐々木くんに励まされて。
She decided to try and be more positive after Eisuke appeared in her dream and encouraged her.
ところがたまたまワイドショーを見てしまっためぐみさんは
But after Megumi saw the TV show about urban legends, she began to think that Sasaki was killed by the Smiling Man.
そ
Bidong.
の通りよ。
That's right.
エミオの都市伝説に詳しかっためぐみさんは
Megumi knew about the urban legend of the Smiling Man.
おまじないを唱えようとしたのよね。そうしなきゃ佐々木くんが天国に行けないって信じて。
So she tried to recite a spell that she believed would let Eisuke get into heaven.
だから彼女は佐々木くんが発見された事件現場に行った。すると
So she went alone to where Eisuke's body was found and waited for the Smiling Man. And then right in front of her, blank appeared. The Smiling Man. Again.
信じられない話だけど事実みたいよね。
I know it sounds unbelievable, but it seems it's true.
18年前に使用された紙袋と同じものをかぶせられた状態で佐々木英介は発見された。
Eisuke was found wearing a paper bag over his head, the same kind as the victims from 18 years ago.
そして今日彼が発見された現場に 同じ笑顔が描かれた紙袋をかぶった何者かが現れた。
Tonight, someone wearing a bag with the same smiling face was spotted where Eisuke was found.
都市伝説として知られているものとその顔とは全く違った絵柄だったらしいから。
And the face on both bags was different from the ones commonly associated with the urban legend. Which I guess explains why the cutscene that we saw like very early in the game when Ayumi introduced us to the legend has a different face. Because it's just what's reported in the legends.
めぐみさんの前に現れたのは18年前の事件の犯人？
Does that mean the person Megumi saw tonight might be the same killer as 18 years ago?
それが何者なのか、18年前の事件の犯人なのかは
There's
今の
no
段階ではわからない。
there's no way to know at this stage.
ただ、18年の時を隔てた2つの事件は
Two separate cases, 18 years apart.
僕たちの想像が及ばない形でつながっているに違いない。
They must be connected, but how?
どんどん複雑になっていくもんね。一緒に頑張ろうね。
Well, this case is getting more and more complicated. Let's both do our best to solve it.
頼りにしてるよ、あゆみちゃん。
Of course, I'm counting on you, Ayumi.
今日はここまでね。あなたは明日も警察署に行くの？
That's everything for now. Are you still going to visit the police station tomorrow?
うん。明日こそ鎌田警部に会って、18年前に姿を消した人のことを聞いてくるよ。
Yeah, I'm going to ask Inspector Kamada about the person of interest who disappeared 18 years ago.
あゆみちゃんは明日どうするの？
What are your plans for tomorrow, Ayumi?
私はめぐみさんの様子を見に行くつもりなの。
I'm going to go check in on Megumi.
少しは落ち着いてくれてるといいんだけどね。
I hope she's been able to calm down a bit.
そうだね。めぐみさんに会えたら伝えといてよ。
If you get to see her, tell her I said hello.
頑張って話してくれてありがとうって。
And thank her for doing her best to talk to us.
わかった。伝えとくね。
Okay,
そ
we'll
れにし
do.
ても先生はいつ帰ってくるのかしらね。
Say, I wonder when Mr. Utsugi will be back. You know, for being the lead person at this detective agency, he sure doesn't seem to actually be involved in solving the cases. Like in the first game, he's just, you know, he's off traveling somewhere. So he's not able to get involved in the case that Taro is solving. In the second game, he ends up involved looking into a different case, so Taro is the one that solves the current case. And now he's again off looking into something on his own while Taro and Ayumi are solving everything.
いつものことだからね。
Disappears like this all the time. What did I just say? He's never here. End of chapter, probably, presumably. Chapter 7, Irumo Village. What is Irumo Village? Oh, that's probably where we're going to look into the dude who disappeared.
今日こそ鎌田警部に会えるといいんだけど。
Hopefully today I can finally talk to Inspector Kamada.
あの不敬さんだ。僕に気づいて向こうから来てくれるみたいだ。
Oh, it's that police officer before. She's coming to see me. I tweeted this out like yesterday. It is still wild to me that they made this woman a recurring character in the series. Like, she was just a random one-off character in the previous game. But then they brought her back, and now she's a recurring character who's showing up all over the place, and she still doesn't fucking have a name. She's just a police officer. Could they not just come up with a name for her? Taro, can you ask what her name is?
上原刑事に自慢しようかな。
I'll have to brag to Detective Kamihara.
来たのね。
Hello, Nintan. Thanks for coming again today.
こんにちは。
Hello. Oh, she's standing in front of the poster. I wanted to look at the poster to see if, like, it actually is her, because it looks like how she looked in the previous game.
鎌田警部よね。今日はいらっしゃいますよ。
You're here to see Inspector Kamada? He's here today. Oh,
奥の部屋へどうぞ。
please go to the back room.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Nice, nice.
いや、君。
Hey, Ninten.
こんにちは、鎌田警部。
Hello, Inspector Kamada.
例の男の話を聞きに来てくれたんじゃな。わざわざご苦労さん。
Thanks for coming all this way. You want to hear about the injured man, right?
ええ、そうです。
Yes, that's right.
怪我をしたまま消息不明になったとみられる男の話を伺いに来ました。
I understand that the injured man simply disappeared, and I'd like to hear more.
では、その男について聞かせてください。
What can you tell me about the missing man?
鈴木みのる。その男の名前じゃ。
Right, we finally have a name. His name was Minoru Tsuzuki.
鈴木みのる。
Minoru Tsuzuki?
18年前、橋爪彩香が殺された日から消息不明になっておる。
He's been missing 18 years, since the day Ayaka Hashizume was murdered.
当時の年齢は25歳。生きていれば今は43歳じゃな。
He was 25 years old at the time. If he was still alive, he'd be 43 now.
事件の鍵を握る重要な人物ではないかと考え、わしらも懸命に行方を追ったんじゃが。
We were looking for him back then because we saw him as a person of interest to the case.
結局見つからんかった。
But we could never find him.
そうだったんですね。他に
Anything
は
else?
どんな情報が？
Anything else I should know?
他にはない。
There's nothing else, no.
え？
What?
わしが持っとる続きの情報は18年前のものじゃ。当時のわしらはそれを手がかりとして。
The only information I have on Suzuki is 18 years old.
わしらなりのセオリーに基づいて捜査をしたんじゃ。しかし、鈴木の足取りはつかめなんだ。
We followed it at the time, but we never managed to find Suzuki.
今となっては、署内では鈴木はもうとっくに亡くなっとると考える向きが多くての。
Nowadays, most folks in the department think Suzuki is long dead.
今回の捜査対象として鈴木は重要視されとらん。
Suzuki generally isn't considered important to the current case.
じゃから君には署にはない新たな視点から鈴木について調べてほしいんじゃよ。
But I still want you to look into him all the same. You've got a different perspective than we do.
そういうことなんですね。
So that's what this is all about.
すでに亡くなっとる可能性は低くないじゃろうが。
I mentioned that there's a good chance he's dead, right?
君なら過去にわしらが見落とした何かに気づけるかもしれん。
You good, my dude? Maybe you'll notice something we've missed. Huh? Huh?
そういうところに期待しとるんじゃ。
At least that's what I'm counting on. Are you good? Are you good, sir?
険しい表情をしている。
It's quite a stern look today. Are you sure that that's not what I was
険しい表情。
think?
今日の鎌田警部、随分と表情が険しい。
Inspector Kamada looks really stunned today. Okay, I guess we just keep talking to him.
どうしたんですか？大丈
Are
夫
you
ですか？
okay?
何なんでもない。気にするな。
Huh? It's nothing, don't worry about it.
気にするなって言われても。
You say that, but...
さらに君も知っとると思うが、警察の情報を外部の人間に教えるのは原則として認められとらん。
Anyway, we're not allowed to share confidential information outside of the Force.
わしから言えるのはここまでじゃ。
That's all I can say.
やっぱりそうだよな。そうなると。
I guess that's the way it is. In that
警
case...
察が連続少女殺人事件は無差別殺人の可能性があると考えたかどうかも教えてくれないだろうな。
Can he say if he thinks the girls were really victims of indiscriminate murders? Probably not, right?
なにブツブツ言っとるんじゃ。
What are you mumbling about?
あ、はい。連続少女殺人事件で、いかにも異常者による無差別殺人事件っぽいので。
It occurs to me that we don't know the motive of the serial girl murder case, whether it was indiscriminate.
警察もそう思ってたんじゃないかな。できれば知りたいななんて考えてました。
I was wondering if the police had ideas. If so, I need to know.
もちろんそれも教えられる。
You know I can't tell you that.
やっぱり。
Yep, I know it alright.
鈴木みのるか。行方不明の男の名前を教えてくれただけでも感謝しなきゃ。
Minoru Suzuki, so that's the name of the missing man.
何度も言うが、捜査に関する情報を部外者に話すわけにはいかんのじゃよ。
You know already that I can't share sensitive information outside the Force.
とはいえ、手がかりなしというわけにはいかんわな。
That said, I can't leave you. I can't let you leave here without a new clue to work.
これを渡しておこう。
Let me give you this.
似顔絵ですか。
Oh, a police sketch.
その通り。うちの似顔絵捜査官に書いてもらったものじゃ。
Perceptive. Now guess the job of the officer who drew it.
もしやこれは。
Who is this?
少年時代の続きの写真を元にして書いた43歳になった現在の予想図じゃ。
It's what Suzuki might look like now, at age 43. It's based off an old picture of him.
プロが書いたもんじゃから大きく外してることはないじゃろう。
Since it was drawn by a professional, I figure it can't be too far off.
ありがとうございます。お借りします。
Thank you. I'm glad to have it. Uh,
さっき言った事情もあって鈴木に関する情報はほとんど君には教えられん。
are you okay, sir? As I said, I can't give you most of our old information on Suzuki.
調査を依頼しておいて申し訳ない。
And I understand that's frustrating since I brought you in on this investigation.
じゃが、ゼロから続きを洗い直すことで今まで見えてこなんだ事件の真実が見えてくる。
You having like stomach problems or something? But by you taking a fresh look at Suzuki, you might see something we missed.
わしはそこに期待しとるんじゃよ。
At least that's what I hope happens.
そうか。鎌田警部自身は鈴木が生きていて今回の事件に関わりがあると考えてるんだ。
He hasn't said it, but it seems like Inspector Kamada thinks Suzuki is alive and involved in this case.
表だって鈴木に関する捜査をするのが難しいから。
But it's difficult to perform a new investigation.
だから僕に調査を依頼したわけだ。よし。
So he's asked me to help.
調査を進めるぞ。
I'll conduct my investigation with that in mind.
ゼロから続きを洗い直すことで今まで見えてこなんだ事件の真実が見えてくるかもしれん。
If you revisit the Suzuki angle from scratch, maybe you can find something we haven't been able to.
それに期待しとる。いや、
I'm counting on you. Nah.
いや、なんでもない。気にせんでくれ。
No, it's nothing. Don't mind me. Are you sure, sir?
鎌田警部、たまに苦しそうに表情を歪めているけど、聞いちゃいけなそうな雰囲気だ。
Inspector Kamada looks like he's in pain, but I feel like I shouldn't ask about it. Okay. If you say so.
鎌田警部、お忙しいところありがとうございました。いただいた似顔絵をもとに調査を進めようと思います。
Thank you for your time, Inspector Kamada. The sketch you gave me will be very useful.
当てはあるんか?
Do you have any leads? Where's Kofuku Station? I don't know, library to like look up where he lived or something?
図書館に行くつもりです。
Go to the library.
そうなんか?
Oh, really?
あれ、ちょっと違ったかな。
Maybe that's not the best plan.
こういう時、普通は幸福駅で聞き込みするんじゃないのかの?
You know, usually in situations like this, police would canvass for info at Kofuku Station.
ですよね。
You're right. How was I supposed to know that? You're right.
では、行ってきます。
Okay then, I'm off.
頼んだぞ、わしの分まで。頑張ってくれ。
Good luck and keep up the good work on my behalf. Huh? Meanwhile, Ayumi. Huh? What? Wait a minute. Phew. Where'd he go? No, you can't just no, you can't just show that and then cut away and go back to Taro, bro. No. No, what happened to Ayumi? Huh? Huh? Bruh. Holy shit. Oh, this is the heart of the city. Jesus. You know, I mentioned on Twitter, like, ooh, what new twists will we see this time? What the fuck was that? There's a lot of people passing by the station. It won't be easy, but maybe I can learn something useful here. I'll use the sketch of Minoru Suzuki that Inspector Kamada gave me and ask around for info. I keep thinking about Inspector Kamada's strange behavior, but I should focus on the investigation. I need to sit back in my chair and stretch. Give me a great opportunity. I've got to live up to his expectations. You know, it's going to be real hard to just continue on as normal, knowing that Ayumi's probably in danger. Excuse me, ma'am.
すみません。ちょっと時間ありますか？
Pardon me, do you have a minute?
え、何？ナンパ？ごめんなさい。私彼氏いるんで。
What? What? I have a boyfriend. Literally the meme.
なぜかわからないけど、ちょっとショックだ。
I don't know why, but I'm a little hurt by that. Okay. Well, it's already on the businessman, so I guess I'll speak to him.
すみません。ちょっとお話を伺ってもよろしいですか？
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I'd like to ask you a few questions.
なんだ君は？
Who are you?
僕は宇津木探偵事務所の探偵なんですが、人探しをしてるんです。
I'm a detective with the Utsugi Detective Agency, and I'm searching for someone.
随分と若い探偵さんだ。
You seem a little young for a detective.
この人に見覚えはありませんか？
Do you recognize this person?
誰だね？
Should I? Who is this?
鈴木みのるという人で、18年前まで甲府市に住んでいたらしいのですが。
His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived near here until around 18 years ago.
私は昨年から単身赴任でこの町に来たばかりだ。だからお門違いだね。じゃあ。
Sorry, I moved here for work. Moved here last year for work. I don't know anyone. Even my family lives far away. I'm no help.
そうだったんですね。失礼しました。
Not a problem. Sorry to bother you. Fair enough.
もう行っちゃった。
He's already gone.
話を聞けそうな人に声をかけるのが先だ。
Let's talk to someone who might know something. Well, this guy only just showed up, so I guess we'll talk to this woman first.
こんにちは。今よろしいですか？
Hello, can I steal a moment of your time?
ネギマとレバー、あとは砂肝と皮。でも手羽にすべきかしら。
Nagima and liver. Oh, and gizzards and skin? No, maybe it should be chicken wings.
待って、もう忘れてたわ。どれも捨てがたいのよね。
I almost forgot the thighs. It's so hard to choose. Also, I'm noticing that the signs here haven't been translated into English. Meanwhile, in the previous game, we had the sexy shop that was very clearly in English. So I wonder if that's implying that the sexy shop is just, you know, the sign's just written in English, or whether like they translated it for that game and decided not to translate it for this one. Almost forgot the thighs. It's so hard to choose.
ものすごく真剣に悩んでいる。とても声をかけていい雰囲気じゃない。
She's focused on food. I should leave her alone. Okay, so that's why this guy showed up only after we spoke to these two and not after speaking to that woman. Tea with coffee.
すいません。
Excuse me.
いらっしゃい。店はもう開いてるよ。寄ってってよ。
Hello. You want to go in there? Feel free.
いい、そうではなく、僕は探偵でして、少しお話を聞かせてもらいたいんですが。
Actually, I'm a detective. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I can.
客じゃないのか。悪いけど他を当たってよ。俺仕事中なんだよ。
Sorry, if you're not a customer, you'll have to find someone else to talk to. I'm working.
ほんの数分だけでいいんですが。
I just need a few minutes.
忙しいんだって。見ればわかるでしょ。
I said I'm busy. Can't you see?
店の前で缶コーヒーを飲みながらぼーっとしているだけなのに。
You're just hanging out in front of the restaurant, drinking a can of coffee.
休憩中かサボっているようにしか見えないけど、露骨に迷惑そうな顔もされてしまったし。
I can't tell if he's on a break or slacking off, but he is definitely annoyed.
これ以上粘っても話してくれそうにないな。
I doubt he'll talk to me even if I keep trying.
お邪魔しました。
Sorry to bother you.
聞き込み調査に集中しよう。
What do you mean? Focus on our... Then who do I... Do we speak to her again?
すみません。
Excuse me.
つくね。
ずっと悩み続けている。
She's thinking awfully hard. So then do I bother him again?
忙しいから他を当たってくれって。
I'm busy. Go bother somebody else.
ああ。話を聞けそう。
There's no one else here. What do you... Or maybe we do the old look at surroundings trick and someone will appear.
この辺りでは比較的大きな駅だ。
It's a nice sized station for this area.
幸福市の中心だけあって。
There we go.
飲食店などが多い。
There are lots of restaurants, plenty to eat here in the heart of Kofuku City.
人もそれなりに多いな。
There's a lot of foot traffic here too. There we go. Excuse me, sir.
こんにちは。ちょっとよろしいでしょうか。
Hello, may I speak with you for a moment?
ちょっとやらしいとはどういうことじゃお若いの。
What? What? See my what?
あ、いいえ、違います。僕は探偵で人を探しているところなんですよ。
Huh? I didn't say that. No, I'm a detective. I'm looking for someone.
誰を探しとるのじゃ君は。
Who are you looking for?
鈴木みのるという人なんですが。
A man by the name of Minoru Tsuzuki.
今何と言った？
Who? What name?
鈴木みのるですが。
Minoru Tsuzuki.
それはわしの孫の名前ではないか。
You're looking for my granddaughter?
え？
What?
鈴木みのり、11歳の女の子じゃ。なぜ君がわしの孫を探しとるんじゃ。
Minori Suzuki. She's only 11 years old. Why are you looking for her?
ああ、違うんです。鈴木みのりさんじゃなく、この似顔絵の人がですね。
No, not Minori Suzuki. The person in this sketch is...
誰じゃこのおっさんは。
Who is this old man?
この人が鈴木みのるなんです。
This man is Minoru Suzuki.
バカもん、わしの孫はおっさんではない。しっけ、話に乗らん。
You ass! My granddaughter is not an old man. There's no point talking to you.
ありがとうございました。
Okay, well, thanks. I'm saving the dude in the back for last because I feel like he's going to be important. He just... Familiar... Oh, is that Kamihara? I did think that when I first saw him, but I was like, probably not.
すみません。少しだけお話を聞かせていただけませんか。
Pardon me, I'm wondering if you might be able to help me?
はいはい。何かしら。
Yes, what is it?
実は僕探偵でして人探しをしてるんです。
I'm a detective and I'm looking for someone.
そうなの？私この町に住んで長いから知ってる人かもしれないわね。
Who? I've lived here long enough, I might know them.
あ、そうなんですね。
Oh, that's great. We show you this.
この人に見覚えはありませんか。
Do you recognize this person?
鈴木みのるという人で
His
18
name
年
is-
前まで幸福市に住んでいたらしいのですが。
His name is Minoru Suzuki. He lived He lived near here until 18 years ago.
私この町に40年以上住んでるけど、その人のことは知らないわね。
I've lived here for over 40 years, never seen the guy.
あ、そうですか。ご協力ありがとうございました。
I see. Thank you for your help.
ごめんなさいね、力になれなくって。アメちゃんあげるから元気出してね。
Sorry I couldn't help. Here, have some candy. It'll cheer you up.
ありがとうございます。いただきます。
Oh, thank you so much.
あらあら元気でいいわね。アメちゃんは舐めるものよ。覚えておきなさい。
My goodness, you're excited. Take your time with the candy. Don't buy it right in. Savor it. I do like candy, but I'm also very, like, wary about accepting food from other people. Yes, of course.
それじゃあね。
See you later. Hey, where'd he go? There was a dude here before. There was a dude here. Where'd he go? Where'd the familiar man go? Still no leads after talking to several people. Although it's not surprising given that he's been gone from the area for so many years. Well, what should I do? Should I keep going? Hey, look at you. Who's that? It's me! I knew it! And that's why he disappeared, I guess. Oh, it's just Detective Kamihara. Just Detective Kamihara? Are you trying to make me cry? What are you up to? Are you off today? Nah, I'm asking around for information right now. Does it look like I'm goofing off, boy detective? I'm out here burning the candle and all that. But if Detective Kuze ever suspected that I'm slacking off... If it comes to trial, I want you to defend me. Say, he works hard, no goofing off. Ahaha, heh. What kind of trial is he imagining? Suddenly the game turns into Ace Attorney. Speaking of Detective Kuze, why isn't she here with you? Whoa, good question. I'm gonna answer it with another question. Wouldn't you love another? Senpai quiz! Oh, here we go. Detective Kuze isn't around, but what is she doing today? Thinking time. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Hang on, your quiz is way too vague. I am clueless as to the answer. Hold on, can I... Did that wink? I couldn't tell. No, it just made me blink. I can't wink properly. At least give me some choices or some kind of clue.
じゃあ二択にしてあげちゃう。
Fine, I'll make it easy and give you two choices. Is my senpai
別行動中、後で合流する予定。 B、実は今日は非番でお休み。
A, working separately and we're meeting later, or B, off duty today?
さあ、どっちだ？
Time's up. Answer, please.
今回は難しすぎない？
Oh man, he still didn't give me a clue. Considering Kuze, I'm guessing you're just working separately.
ちょっと待てよ。
You know,
僕には別行動中だと答えられるほどの根拠や証拠がない。
I don't have any evidence that they're working
そう
separately.
考えると、今この場にいないという事実から推理するのは適切だ。
But it's a fair guess as to why she's not here right now. But, okay.
実は今日は非番でお休み。
She's off duty today.
ブブー。残念。
I got it right and it wouldn't let me pick it. What the fuck? This is wrong, so wrong.
正解は別行動中、後で合流する予定でした。
The correct answer, we're working separately and we'll be meeting up later, which is what I chose. But the game wouldn't let me. Screw you, game.
そんなの分かるわけないじゃないですか。
How am I supposed to know that?
それはどうかな。探偵君、何か見落としてることがあったのかもよ。
There must have been something you missed, boy detective. Was I supposed to get some sort of evidence first and then it'd let me choose it? Bruh. What?
というわけで、先輩とは二手に分かれて捜査中。後で合流するからここにはいないんだ。
Senpai and I are working the case separately. We're meeting up later, so that's why she's not here.
以上、先輩クイズでした。
Thanks for playing my senpai quiz.
ってことは近くにはいるのか。二人は何の捜査でここに来たんだ。
So is Detective Kuze nearby? What are the two of them here investigating?
僕とこんなクイズをしてるところ、久世刑事に見られたらどうするんですか？
What if Detective Kuze saw us doing that quiz?
大丈夫。どうにかする。
It'll be fine. If she shows up, I'll handle her.
もしくは探偵君と一緒に怒られる。
Or maybe you can get yelled at alongside with me, boy detective.
巻き込まないでくださいよ。
Hey, don't get me involved.
先輩とは別行動中。後で合流するよ。
Senpai and I are working the case separately. We're meeting up later, so that's why she's not here.
もしかして先輩クイズもっとやりたい？もう欲張りさん。
Do you want some more quizzes? I know you can never get enough.
でもごめんね。新作クイズ1問しかないんだ。また思いついたら言うね。
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to wait. I only had the one quiz for you today. What about Kamada?
鎌田警部ってどこかわ
Do you know if Inspector... He was still speaking. Do you know if Inspector Kamada is okay?
今日お会いしたのですが、なんだか苦しそうで。
Sorry, I just got a message from my brother. I'll probably reply to him later. Given me an odd ask. Anyway, I saw him today and it seemed like he was in pain.
どうしたんだろうね。
Oh yeah? I wonder what's going on. Eh? So you don't know then?
何があったんだろうね。
What happened? Do I think or do I just keep speaking? I keep running into Detective Kamahara a lot. Ah. Eh?
俺気づいちゃったな。
I think I've figured something out.
何ですか？
What's that?
探偵君さ、もしかして。
Boy detective, do you?
先輩に会いたがってる
Do you kind of have a thing for Detective Kuze?
え
は
だって先輩のこと何度も聞いてくるってことはさ。
You keep asking me about her, so I thought maybe. Well, am I right?
ねじゃないですよ。
I don't know what you're talking about. Right about what?
なんだ違ったか。まあ探偵くんにはあゆみちゃんっていう素敵な同僚がいるもんね。
A bad bit of detective work on my part. You do have your wonderful colleague Tachibana, after all.
何の話ですか？
What the hell do you mean? Not doing a good job of hiding that. Taro.
もしかして照れてる？かわいいね。
Ha ha ha. Did I embarrass you? You're adorable, boy detective.
やめてください。
Sorry, that hit me in the throat weird. Please stop whatever this is. I guess keep
ところで
talking.
探偵くんはここで何してんの？
Hey, what are you doing out here anyway, boy detective?
僕は18年前の事件に関する調査をしているんです。
I'm here looking into the case from 18 years ago.
ただ、なかなか情報が得られなくて。
I'm not having much luck though.
そっか。何か手がかりみたいなものがないときついよね。
Must be tough without any good clues to work with.
手がかり。一応僕にはあの似顔絵があるけど。
I do have a clue though. I have the sketch.
これは
Oh, this is
鈴木みのるの似顔絵です。
Minoru Suzuki.
ああ、鎌田警部が。
Oh, from Inspector Kamada.
一応手がかりとしてはこれがあるんですけど。
I do have this clue at least.
何があったんだろうね。
He seemed to have some sort of reaction to that.
先輩への言い訳は得意なんだ。任せてよ。
I'm good at making excuses to Detective Kuze. Leave it to me.
全然任せられそうな感じがしない。
I can't trust him at all, can I? Observations, maybe?
探偵くん、かわいいね。
Okay. Think?
正直、似顔絵だけを頼りに調査をするのは骨が折れそうなんだよな。
It's going to be a massive pain in the ass to proceed with the investigation using nothing but this sketch.
二人の捜査内容が僕の調査のヒントになったりしないだろうか。
Maybe if the police shared a few more details, I could provide some insight.
上原刑事も警察の人だし、きっと民間人には親切にしてくれるはず。
Of course. Well, of course. Detective Kamihara is with the police, but maybe he'll take pity on a civilian like me.
ダメかな？
Won't he?
手がかりっていくらでも欲しいよね。
It's always best to get as many clues as you can. Do I show it to him again or something?
似顔絵か。
Huh, a sketch.
手がかりって。
Think?
こういう時は目で訴えてみるとか。
Maybe I'll get somewhere if I go for puppy dog eyes. So I'm guessing that means look. Uh,
探偵くん、どうしたの？そんな顔して。
Boy detective, why are you making that face?
実は僕、困ってることがあって。
I'm having some trouble.
どうかしたの？もしかして。
What's wrong? Oh, I know what it is.
はい。
You do?
お腹痛いの？
You have a stomachache?
違います。
No, No.
全然ダメだった。もしや僕の表情が良くないのか？
That was my best pity me face. I guess it didn't work.
なんだ違ったか。
Oh, that's good. Glad I was wrong.
まあでも困りごとがあるなら何でも言ってよ。俺でよければ聞くからさ。
Still, if you need anything, let me know. I'm always happy to listen.
なんでも
Help with anything?
え、そんな食いつくところだった？
Yeah, I mean, what? Why are you so excited? Do we now show him the sketch again?
似顔絵。
No, we talk to him.
探偵くん。
No, okay.
とりあえずまずは話を聞くよ。
I'll listen to what you have to say first, you know, for now.
実は調査を進めるための手がかりがもう
I need
少
some
し
help
欲しいん
with
です。
I need some help with my investigation. ...
でもこんな相談は上原刑事にしかできないと思って。
And you're kind of the only person who I think can help me.
僕には上原刑事しか頼れる人がいないんです。
Laying it on a bit thick there, aren't you, Taro? I'm afraid I have no one to turn to but you, Detective Kamihara.
探偵くん。
Really?
なのでこっそり捜査内容を教えていただくことは。
Could you maybe slip me some details on the investigation?
じゃあここだけの話にしといてほしいんだけど。
Okay, listen. You need to keep this between us, okay? It's very important. It worked? He's going to share?
なんてね。
Just kidding.
警察のルールで何も言えないんだ。
You know police rules prevent me from saying anything to you.
ですよね。
Yeah, I thought so.
でも探偵くんに頼られちゃうなんてそこは悪い気しなかったな。
But it felt pretty cool thinking you'd rely on me for help.
嘘でも本当でもね。
Doesn't matter if you really did or not.
ルールなんだから仕方ないか。
Damn, no getting around that rule.
ごめんね。協力してあげられなくて。
Sorry, I couldn't help you.
ちなみに久世刑事はどちらに？
So where's Detective Kuzo?
それも申し訳ないけど内緒。
Sorry, I can't tell you. Huh. Think? Nope, okay. Why can't you tell me?
後で合流するからね。ここには。
I'll be meeting up with her later on, okay.
ねえ、鎌田警部からは何か聞いてないの？
Hey, did Inspector Kamada give you any info?
僕が持っているのは鈴木の名前とこの似顔絵くらいなので、これくらいしか手がかりになるようなものはないんですが。
All I have to work with is the name Minoru Suzuki and this sketch.
当時も行方を捜索されたものの結局見つからないままらしくて。
I guess they searched for him at the time, but they never found him.
らしいね。署内では都築実はすでに死亡していると考える人が多いという話もあるし。
Yeah, there are others in the precinct who think this Suzuki guy has got to be long dead by now.
警察としては力を割きにくいんだろうね。
So it gets hard to convince anyone to devote much energy to this case, you know?
だからこそ探偵くんの出番ってわけだ。期待しちゃうぞ。この
A fucking shit-eating grin. That's why you're here, boy detective. You can do what others can't. Yeah, yeah.
頑張ります。
Yes, I'll do my best.
鎌田警部も言ってたけど、やっぱり警察は都築実は死亡していると考えている人が多いのか。
It's like Inspector Kamada said. A lot of folks think Minoru Suzuki is long dead.
鎌田警部はああ見えて怪しいと思うところは徹底的に調べるところがあるんだ。
Inspector Kamada comes off as aloof, but that guy's a damn good investigator. Comes off as aloof? Rude.
だからきっと探偵くんに続きのことを頼んだんだろうね。
I bet that's why he talked to you about Minoru Suzuki.
鎌田警部だけが署内で勝手な行動を取るわけにもいかないし。
Inspector Kamada's got clout, but he can't just do whatever he wants to in the precinct.
警察も自由に動けるわけじゃないから正直大変なのよ、探偵くん。
Police, we have rules we have to follow. You hear me, boy detective?
そうなんですね。
Yeah, I do.
というわけで探偵くんの活躍応援してるよ。
Good, because I'm rooting for you.
はい。
Thanks.
まあ俺から情報をあげることはできないけどね。
But I still can't give you any information.
釘を刺された。
Okay, I get it already.
あのさ、全然関係ない話なんだけど、前から気になってたことがあるんだ。
This is totally unrelated, but there's something that's been bothering me.
なんでしょうか。
What is it?
探偵くんはどうして探偵になろうと思ったの？
What made you decide you wanted to be a detective when you grew up, boy detective?
僕は両親を探すために探偵になったんです。
I did it to find my parents.
両親とは幼い頃に離れ離れになって、二人の顔も名前も僕は知らなかったから。
I never knew their faces, or even their names.
そうだったんだ。
Oh. By the way, if you want to see Taro find out about his parents, you should play the first Famicom Detective Club game, the one that I did not stream.
結局、両親は僕が小さい頃に亡くなってしまっていたんですけど、
What I found was that they died when I was very young.
二人とも立派な人間でした。僕は父と母を誇りに思っています。
They were both good people. I'm proud to be their son.
そっか。探偵くんのご両親なんだから、きっと素敵な方々だったんだろうな。
I'm sure they must have been wonderful people.
ごめん、軽い気持ちで聞いちゃって。
I'm sorry I asked the way I did. I didn't imagine I'd be sticking my foot so far in my mouth.
いえ、全く問題ないですよ。
No, it's fine. No worries.
探偵くんは先輩と似てるね。
You're a lot like Detective Kuze.
え?
What?
先輩が刑事になったのもお兄さんを見つける近道だと思ったからなんだよ。
She became a detective because she figured it would be the best way to find her brother. About Kusei, I
探偵
guess?
くんは先輩のお兄さんが失踪したって話はもう知っているね。
You know about Kusei's brother, don't you? How he disappeared?
はい。
Yes.
やっぱそっか。この間お兄さんについて聞かれた時にそうだろうなと思ったんだ。
Yeah, after you asked me about her brother the other day, I was pretty sure you did.
鋭い。
He pays attention.
実は先輩、一度だけお兄さんによく似た人を見かけたことがあるらしいよ。
But do you know there was a time when she saw someone she thought might be her brother?
そうなんですか。
Really?
確か先輩が高校生の頃って言ってたな。まさにこの町だったそうだよ。
She said it was when she was in high school, right here in this area.
声はかけなかったんですか。
She saw him? Did she talk to him?
もちろんかけたらしいけど、相手には怪げそうな顔をされただけだって。
Of course she did, but she says he just acted suspicious of her.
人違いだったんでしょうか。
Was it the wrong person?
どうだろうね。先輩はお兄さんだって確信してるみたいだけど。
She seemed pretty sure it was her brother.
ただ、その人はマスクをしてて、顔ははっきり見えなかったらしいよ。
But she also said he was wearing a mask like he was sick, so she couldn't really see his face. A mask, huh?
それでも兄弟だからわかるんだってさ。
Still, she said she was sure. She said she knew him because they're siblings. Because they're siblings.
兄弟だからですか。
Because they're siblings.
相手は
Huh.
久世刑事のことが誰だかは分からなかったんですよね。
But the other guy said he didn't know who Detective Kusei was, right?
そこなんだよな。
And there's your mystery.
だから先輩はお兄さんが記憶喪失になってるんじゃないかって考えてるみたいだよ。
Detective Kusei said that she thinks her brother might be suffering from amnesia. Oh.
お兄さんは記憶喪失なんじゃない。
Okay. Think, maybe?
記憶喪失
Amnesia. Oh, where have you heard that before? Maybe the first game in the series.
ど漫画かドラマみたいだって思う？
Do you buy it? Sounds like a cartoon or a low-budget TV show. Or a JRPG.
いえ、十分あり得ることだと思います。
Seems like it could be possible.
僕も経験があるから。
I've experienced amnesia too, so I get it.
そっか。
Oh, interesting.
気が合うね。俺も同じ意見だよ。可能性がゼロでない限りあり得るもんね。
Well, surprise! I agree with you. As long as the possibility isn't absolutely zero, it's possible. As they say in Sherlock Holmes, at least I think it's from Sherlock Holmes. I know it from Ace Attorney, but I'm pretty sure Ace Attorney got it from Sherlock Holmes. Once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how unlikely, must be the truth. Anyway.
記憶喪失
Amnesia. Do we... This guy's scenes always end up lasting longer than I expect.
じゃあ、久世刑事はお兄さんを見かけたことがきっかけで刑事になったんですね。
So Detective Kusei's inspiration to become a detective was because she thought she saw her missing brother?
そういうこと。で、今も探し続けてるんだ。
Yep, and she's still looking for him.
今も
Even after all this time?
あ、さすがに公私混同はまずいから、あくまで非番の日にね。先輩が住んでるのもこの近くなんだよ。
Sorry. I didn't sleep particularly well last night. She keeps it separate from her day job, but she still works the case. She actually lives around here, you know?
そうだったんですか。
I didn't know that.
現実的に考えればさ、単に見間違えただけって可能性の方が高いと思うんだけど。
If I'm being honest, I think she probably mistook someone else for her
そ
brother.
れでも先輩は自分の直感を信じて探し続けてる。
But she trusts her instincts and continues her search.
その姿を見てると、俺も何かできないかなって思っちゃうんだ。
I see her like that and I want to help somehow.
上原刑事。
Detective Kamihara.
俺にも何かできればな。
I wish I could do something about it. Okay. So I saw the highlighted keyword think and I was like, okay, do we want to ask for his observations then? But no, I guess it means we're supposed to think.
そういえば、
Speaking of helping Detective Kusei,
吉江さんにこんなことを言われたな。
Yoshie said,
ナスを持った探偵さんが二人を引き合わせてくれるような気がするわ。
I can't explain it, but I have a gut feeling that you'll be the one to finally reunite Junko and Makoto.
それに、 18年前の事件のことを調べるうちに、誠さんの情報も手に入るかもしれない。
Maybe I will learn something about Makoto while I research the case from 18 years ago.
よし。
Okay.
僕の方でも誠さんについて何か情報はないか探ってみることにします。
I'll see what I can find out about Makoto on my end too.
探偵君。
Boy detective.
俺が言うのはなんか変かもしれないけどさ。ありがとね。先輩のために。
It's a little strange for me to say this, but thank you on behalf of Detective Kusei. No worries.
あ、でも先輩には探偵くんがお兄さんのことを調べてるってことは内緒にしとこう。
But let's not let her know you're looking into her brother.
先輩って素直じゃないからバレたらお説教されちゃうかも。
If she finds out we're treading on what she sees as her personal space, she might give us a lecture.
わかりました。
Okay.
そうだ、探偵くん、携帯電話持ってるでしょ？
By the way, you have a cell phone, don't you?
俺も支給されたの持ってるんだよね。連絡先交換しようよ。
Let's exchange contact information.
あ、はい、いいですよ。
Oh, yeah, sure.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
何か分かったら、いや、分からなくてもいつでも気軽にかけてきていいからさ。
If you figure anything out, feel free to call me. And if you don't, still feel free to call.
はい。
Okay.
せっかくあれた話、上原刑事に他に何か聞いておくべきことはあったかな。
Since I've got him here, is there anything else I ought to ask Detective Kamihara about?
そうだ、バイク。
Oh yeah, I should ask about the motorcycle.
そういえば、バイクの件は何かわかりましたか？
Hey, I was wondering if you found out anything about the motorcycle?
え？バイク？何の？
Motorcycle? What are you talking about?
あれ？
Huh?
佐々木英介が殺害された当日の夜、現場近くにバイクが止まっていたそうなんですが。
An eyewitness placed a motorcycle near the crime scene the night of Eisuke Sasaki's murder.
久世刑事から聞いてませんか？
Didn't Detective Kuze tell you about it?
バイクね。
Motorcycle.
いや、聞いてないな。
No, I haven't heard anything about it.
そうですか。
Oh, okay.
目撃されたのは死亡推定時刻の1時間後という情報だったので。
Hey, so you know how I said that Fukuyama was sus because Kamihara, like he rushed to the scene after hearing the scream and only Fukuyama was there with her. What if he's the one bullshitting? What if Kamihara was like, what if he was the smiling man? Well, the most recent smiling man, not the original smiling man. What if he comes in, she screams, he runs off, Fukuyama arrives on the scene first, and then he like takes off his mask or whatever and then arrives. And the reason Kuze hasn't told him about the motorcycle is because she suspects him. And she wants to look into his motorcycle first because he has a bike license. If anyone knows the answer, do not spoil me. I am just theorizing right now. We don't have enough information to put together a case just yet. The sighting occurred an hour after the estimated time of death.
もしかすると、久世刑事の方で事件とは無関係だと判断したのかもしれませんね。
Maybe Detective Kuze decided it had nothing to do with the case.
情報共有くらいはしても良さそうなものだけど。
But I'd still expect her to at least share the information.
まあ、何か手違いでもあったんじゃない？先輩だって人間なんだしさ。
Maybe she made a mistake. Rumor is she's just a human like the rest of us.
そうですね。
Yeah.
じゃあ俺は捜査に戻るよ。またな、探偵くん。
Alright, I'm going back to work. See you later, boy detective.
はい、また。
Yeah, okay. See you later.
そろそろ日が暮れそうだ。今日の調査は切り上げた方がいいかもしれない。
It's nearly sunset. Maybe I'll call it a day. Let's just check our surroundings one more time.
飲食店などが多い。人もそれなりに多いな。
There are lots of restaurants in front of the station. Lots to eat here in the heart of Kofuku City. Okay, yeah, there's no one, just that woman. Time to leave, I guess. Meanwhile...
そんなに
Was I being weird? Oh. Oh, what? God fucking damn it, Fukuyama. Yeah. You stressed me out for nothing. I thought Ayumi was fucking... I thought she was a danger. Turns out it was just fucking this dude. Fuck this man. I do not like him. Piss off. Was I being weird? Well, yes.
私が警官だったら職務質問してますよ。それに
If I were a cop, I'd be questioning you about your actions right now.
めぐみさんのお母さんに見つかってたら通報されていたかも。
If Megumi's mother had found out, she'd have reported you for sure.
なるほど。
Huh. Okay.
俺は立花に救われたってことだな。君は俺の恩人だ。感謝しているぞ。
You're saying you saved my life? I'm so grateful. I'm still not completely unsus of him yet. Like, I'm slightly sus of Kamihara, but this guy is still, like... Like, a lot of what he's been hiding has been explained. But also, I don't like him. I don't think Fukuyama understands how much trouble he could have been in.
俺は森本のことが心配なんだ。俺のせいで森本があんな辛い目に。
I'm worried about Megumi. She's in so much pain, and it's all because of me. Warg, it's all my fault. I'm not screaming that out. Fukuyama, please stop. Everyone is looking. I'm sorry, Tachibana. I lost control of myself. If you're worried about Megumi, why not go visit her normally? You're her homeroom teacher. It wouldn't. You're her homeroom teacher. It wouldn't be odd. You're right, but you must understand. You understand, right? Eh? Don't you understand, Tachibana? What the fuck are you talking about? Megumi's incident was a direct result of my poor skills as a teacher. I don't know what I'd even say to her if I saw her. How would her parents feel about me showing up? You'd be uncomfortable being there. Yes, I would. Maybe that's why you shouldn't go? Oh wait, did she say... Hold on. Did she say should or shouldn't? Oh, maybe that's why you should go. You can't know what's going on inside a house if you spend all day outside. All your time outside. Tachibana. Yes? You're right. Thank you. Oh, I cut him off. Am I just being stupid? Yes. I can't stop worrying about how Megumi's doing now. It hurts my heart to think about it. I don't know what to do, Tachibana. Think? Fukuyama isn't quite his usual self today. Do we look at him? No. Okay, so we just keep talking to him for now. Megumi. Did we really have to cut to a different point? Oh wait! Fukuyama was highlighted, which means we select talking about Fukuyama. I'm helpless. A teacher who's unable to do anything for my suffering students. Senpai. I swear, Tachibana, I've never treated Megumi any differently than my other students. I know. Oh, she was still talking. I should have seen Megumi's feelings and helped her through them. I never meant to hurt her. My dude, you're gonna get us kicked out of the cafe. I should have seen Megumi's feelings and helped her through them. I never meant to hurt her. Oh, I'm a damn fool. Wah! That's the one I didn't read. Fukuyama. Maybe I'm not a good teacher. I should have... Tell me, am I missing something? I feel like... Look, I don't like this guy, but I feel like maybe he's putting too much of an expectation on himself. Like, being a teacher and having to deal with a student confessing that they have a crush on you is... I mean, it's not a normal part of the job, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, I'm not a teacher. Maybe that's something you're supposed to train for or some shit. But I don't know. I feel like anyone would be a bit put off, like, off kilter by that sort of thing happening. I don't think so. Oh? Thanks, Tachibana. His love for his students seems genuine. He's completely depressed. I'm... What can I be doing right now? Is he... Don't tell me he's crying. Look, I guess? I've never seen him so sad before. Hmm? 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 Tachibana, once Eisuke's case is solved, do you think Megumi will be okay? Yes, I do. My dude, that is not the kind of help we need. We need to investigate. We don't need to... Okay. Is there any way I can help? I'm strong, and my skills with the Naginata can't be that rusty. Huh? And you know, I read a lot of mystery novels. Look. I play a lot of mystery games. That does not mean that I could solve a real crime. Right? I prefer the fictional version. I stay out of that true crime stuff, you know. Then again, the culprit is never who I expect. Am I not good enough to help? You have school. Your students need you more than this investigation. You're right. That's unacceptable. I guess there's nothing I can do. You've provided us with a lot of information so far. You've helped us a lot. Okay, but it looks like I'm out of ways to help for now. Sorry, Tachibana. Think now? I understand his feelings, but he does have students to take care of. I don't care what it takes. I want to help Megumi, for Eisuke's sake too. But what can I possibly do? I don't know. Alright, we can ask about what happened that night. Megumi was at the pumping station, cold, shivering, scared. She believed in the urban legend. She even thought she knew a spell that would help. She's so innocent. I wish I could get her carefree smile to return. I don't know what to do. Observations? I don't think I have any more information. Oh wait, maybe I do! Huh? It's probably not much, just something Megumi said at the police station. See, she talked about urban legends and the paranormal pretty often. Yeah. She even lent me some magazines about the stuff. I haven't returned them yet, but... Eh? So maybe it has something about the Smiling Man in there? Do you enjoy urban legends? I want you to listen to me very carefully, Tachibana. I'm a realist. I don't believe in ghosts, and I am not interested in those kinds of stories. Oh. I do believe in alien life, though. Somewhere in the infinity of the universe, they absolutely exist. Fair and measured response. What about you, Tachibana? What do you think? We're getting off track here. I honestly don't know. I guess it's not really what we're here to discuss, is it? Exactly. So why'd you bring it up? But what about the thing? Funny how we call them urban legends nowadays instead of superstitions like we used to. She's always loved urban legends and the paranormal, but isn't interested in the real wonders of the universe. Megumi talked about urban legends and the paranormal quite often. I thought he was going to like offer to let us see the magazines or something. But I guess not. So you have no interest in urban legends of any kind? Not at all. I'd never even have heard of the Smiling Man story if not for Megumi. Do you know much about the Smiling Man? Yes. Then why don't you tell me about it? Okay, sure. The Smiling Man always appears in front of a crying girl with a paper bag on his head. Then he says, "You don't have to cry anymore." And then he kills her, the child. And the Smiling Man puts a paper bag just like his own over her head and walks away. With that bag in place, the girl will have a smile on her face. Forever. She'll never cry again. I cut her off, goddammit. I can never tell when they've finished talking. Oh. Smiling Man. Such a horrific story. And that's who showed up in front of Megumi? Someone that dangerous? That's what she said. Then that means she was saved just in time, right? Maybe. Whoever was there ran away at the sign of someone rushing to the scene, though. Huh? Wasn't he the first one to rush over? I guess? I wonder if the Smiling Man heard Fukuyama approaching and ran away. If Megumi went to the bus stop before us, then... Nice job, Fukuyama. Now, do we tell him, or do we just keep that to ourselves? There we go. Now that I think of it, where did you go after you'd heard Megumi had run off?
そうだな。立花には言っておいた方がいいか。
Eh? Oh, well, I suppose I should probably tell you. Eh?
立花、実はだな。
Tachibana, I
バス停に座っていた。
was sitting at the bus stop. Huh?
すみません。よく聞こえませんでした。
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you.
バス停に座っていました。
At the bus stop, I was sitting there.
先輩、今度は声が大きすぎます。
Fukuyama, you're making a scene.
すまん。
Oh, sorry.
森本がバス停の方へ向かったとなれば、そこで待つのが普通だと俺は考えたんだ。
I'd heard Megumi was headed for the bus stop, so I thought it made sense to wait for her there. Ah.
ところが座って待つうちに違和感を覚え始めたんだ。俺は何か間違ってるんじゃないかと。
But as I sat down, I felt uncomfortable. I felt like what I was doing was wrong somehow.
すると佐々木が見つかったというポンプ場の方から女性の悲鳴が聞こえたんだ。
Then I heard a woman scream from the pumping station where Eisuke was found.
森本に違いない。俺はポンプ場へ向かった。彼女の無事を祈りながら全力で走った。
I thought it must be Megumi. I ran as fast as I could, praying she was safe.
そこに森本はいた。寒さと恐怖で震えながら俺は森本に言った。
She was there. She was cold, shivering and scared. So scared.
もう大丈夫だ森本。安心しろ。
It's alright, Megumi. Don't worry. I'm here.
あの時俺は自分の命に変えても森本を守る覚悟はできていたよ。立花。
I was ready to defend her, at the cost of my own life, if that's what it took. Okay, let's not be dramatic.
先輩、かっこいい。
He tries so hard to be the cool teacher, but...
俺とほぼ同時に刑事さんたちが到着した。そして間もなく君たちが来たんだよ。
The detectives arrived at about the same time I did, and you guys arrived shortly after. Think? Maybe?
めぐみさんの前に現れたエミオって何者なのかしら。
So who was the smiling man who appeared in front of Megumi?
エミオというのは泣いている女の子の前に現れるわけだな。
So the smiling man shows up in front of a crying girl.
はい。私が知っている都市伝説ではそう語られていますね。
That's what the urban legend says.
泣いている女の子。
Crying girl. Okay. This game does so much better at hinting you at what you need to do. All thanks to the think command and, like, highlighting important bits of text. It's fantastic.
森本も泣いていたんだよな。
Of course, Megumi was crying when I found her. Think?
めぐみさんの前にある。
No, okay. So do we go smiling man, Megumi, smiling man?
泣いている女の子。
A crying girl. Okay, observations maybe. There we go.
森本は佐々木もそのエミオとやらに殺されたと思っていたんだよな。
Megumi said Eisuke was killed by the smiling man.
だが立花から聞いた都市伝説ではエミオは女の子の前に現れるという話だった。
But in the urban legend you told me the smiling man only appears in front of girls.
しかし佐々木は男の子だ。これはどういうことだ。
And Eisuke is a boy. I don't understand.
わかりません。エミオにはいろんな説があるみたいです。
Me either. There are a lot of conflicting theories about the smiling man.
私、おまじないのことも知りませんでしたし。
I didn't even know the one about the
エミオが
spell.
男の子の前にも現れるという話も。 あるのかもしれませんね。
Maybe there's a version where the smiling man only shows up in front of boys.
あくまでも都市伝説ですけど。
It's only an urban legend after all. Hmm.
笑顔の書かれた紙袋をかぶった殺人鬼なんだな。エミオというのは。
So the smiling man is really just a killer wearing a paper bag with a smiley face painted on it.
そうですね。
Yes.
笑顔、紙袋。
Smile and a paper bag. Wait a sec. Eh?
ちょっと待ってくれ、立花。俺は今、とても重要なことを思い出しそうなんだ。
Wait, Tachibana, I think I remember something that might be very important.
本当ですか？
Really?
ああ、だから少し考える時間をくれ。
Yeah, give me a second to think about it.
わかりました、先輩。
You got it. Eh. Ah.
そうか。これか。俺は思い出したぞ、立花。
Was all that really necessary? Yes, I remember Tachibana. Oh?
昨日警察署で刑事さんが森本に見せてた紙袋を見たとき、何かが引っかかり。
When I was at the police station, I saw the paper bag that the detective showed Megumi.
立花からエミオの都市伝説を聞いて思い出したんだよ。
The bag and your story about the smiling man just now reminded me of something.
笑顔が書かれた紙袋というのが出てくる話。俺、昔に聞いたことあるって。
I heard a story a long time ago about a paper bag with a smiley face on it.
本当ですか、先輩？
Really?
親父が大学生の時、親父の母方の実家、つまり俺のばあちゃん家で法事があって、
When my dad was in college, there was a memorial service at my grandma's house.
その酒の席で親父が聞いた話に、笑顔の書かれた紙袋というのが出てきたそうだ。
While he was there, he heard a story over drinks about a paper bag with a smiley face painted on it. Oh?
その土地で起きた事件か、あるいは事故の話らしいんだ。地元ではかなりよく知られた話だということなんだ。
Dog's barking somewhere. The story was about an incident. Maybe it was an accident. That's part of the local folklore.
ただそれは
The thing is,
紙袋をかぶった殺人鬼の話じゃなかったらしい。
I don't think the story was about a killer wearing a paper bag. Huh?
どちらかといえば切ない話だったように思うと親父が言ってたのを覚えているよ。
Oh yeah, my mic is totally picking that up. Only faintly, but you can probably hear it. I remember my dad describing it as a sad story.
もっとも
However,
もともとが何十年も前に酔っ払ってた親父が聞いたって話だからな。
he was talking about a half-remembered thing from decades earlier that he heard when he was drunk.
期待させておいて大した情報ではなかったな。すまない、立花。
I'm sorry it wasn't the information you were hoping for, Ayumi.
とんでもないです、先輩。
Not at all.
そうか、それならいいんだが。
Oh, good. I'm glad. Think, maybe?
先輩の話を聞く。
No, let's continue listening then.
笑顔の紙袋が出てくる物悲しい話みたいなんだ。
It's a sad story about a paper bag with a smile on it. Observations?
もしそれがエミオの元となった話だとすれば、随分古くからある都市伝説なんだな。
If that's the original story behind the smiling man, it must be a very old urban legend.
30年くらい前からあるってことになるぞ、立花。
The timing is such that the story would have to be around 30 years old at least.
18年前の事件はエミオのモデルじゃないってこと？
So maybe the case from 18 years ago isn't the source of the Smiling Man legend?
笑顔の紙袋が出てくる物悲しい話みたいなんだ。
There's a sad story out there about a paper bag with a smile on it.
歴史のある地方民話なのかもしれないな。エミオというのは。
So maybe the Smiling Man is just a local folktale with a long history.
先輩から聞いた話がエミオのルーツだとしたら、一体どこの地方の話なのかしら。
If this story is the origin of the Smiling Man, I should find out what part of the country it's from. Okay.
先輩のお父さんのご実家ってどこなんですか？
Where does your father's family live?
ああ、山陰地方にあるイルモ村っていう村だ。俺は行ったことはない。
Irumo village in the Sunnin region. I've never been, it's too far away.
山陰地方のイルモ村。
I should let Mr. Itsugi know about
知ら
this.
せるべきよね。
Why did she leave a pause in the middle?
福山先輩、お手柄かもしれませんよ。
Fukuyama, I think you might have really helped us with this.
本当か、立花。佐々木の事件解決にこの俺が貢献したかもしれないってことなんだな。
Really? You think I may have helped towards solving Eisuke's case?
はい。
Yes.
そうか。俺は心底嬉しいぞ、立花。
Oh, that's wonderful news.
ありがとうございました、福山先輩。
Thank you.
私、福山先輩からもらった重要な情報をいち早く仲間に伝えたいので、事務所へ戻ります。
I'm going back to the office to let the others know what you just told me. Okie dokie.
あ、そうだ。今日こそ私がお勘定を。
I'm going to pick up the check for this.
先輩。
Hey.
先輩、ここは私がお勘定を。
Listen, seriously, about the check. And can you stop standing so close?
俺は先輩、立花。君は。
Now, you were once my underclassman, and I am
後輩です。
my senpai.
そういうことだ。
That's right, and that's that.
じゃあ、今日もお言葉に甘えます。先輩、本当にありがとうございました。
Well, thank you, senpai.
それでいいんだ、立花。行こうか。駅まで一緒だな。
No need to thank me, Tachibana. It's the way the world should be. Shall we go to the station?
先輩、じゃあここで失礼します。
Oh, he's standing at a reasonable distance for once. I need to take off now.
あ、気をつけてな。
Okay, take care of yourself.
なんだかすまなかったな。
I'm sorry about today.
とんでもないです。有力な情報もいただけましたし。
Hey, don't worry. You gave me a very promising lead.
そうか。立花の役に立てたなら本望だ。
Well then, I'm glad I could be of service to you, Tachibana.
今日の埋め合わせは必ずするよ。次こそは必ずティラミスのセットを注文しよう。
Next time we're together, I'll order us the tiramisu set.
はい。
Yes.
ミルフィーユを選ぶことも可能だ。どっちにするか、俺はいつも迷うのだが。
Or maybe the mille-feuille. I don't... I'm guessing that's French. I don't speak French. I don't know if it's French, actually. It just strikes me as looking Frenchish. I always have such a hard time deciding.
ただいつも僅差でティラミスが勝ってしまうんだ。
Although the tiramisu always seems to win, even if only by the narrowest of margins.
君は両方頼んだっていいんだぞ、立花。
We are investigating a murder? Or maybe we'll do both if you want.
ありがとうございます。
That'd be great.
じゃあな。あ、そうだ。立花、明日の予定は決まってるのか？
Oh, by the way, do you have any plans for tomorrow? We are investigating a murder. Is this gonna be the moment where Taro finally, like, has the funny sitcom moment where he stumbles upon this, like, oh no, the girl I like is dating someone else, oh no. Nothing yet, but... Can you not? Can you not? Oh, okay, there we go. There's a student in my class who'd be interested in talking to you. Good, it's not just him trying to score another date with her. Sorry for how loud my chair is. I imagine you've heard his name by now. Kohei? He was close to Eisuke and wants to help solve the case. Oh, I'd been hoping to hear more about Kohei. What do you think? I can set up a time for the two of you to meet. There he is. I'd love to. Fucking Taro in the background. Understood. Can you come to the school at lunchtime? I can, yes. Thank you. Good. I'll see you tomorrow then. Yes, see you then. There's a lot of people in the background solely for this one random shot. I wonder why he's in such a hurry. Where's he running off to? Ayumi. Huh? Oh, what are you doing here? Oh, now we've switched perspectives. I was trying to get some information. But hey, wasn't that... Fukuyama, yeah. We bumped into one another and talked for a while. He seems like, you know, a cool guy. Very much not. You think so? Huh. From what I saw from one of my friends on Twitter, I'm pretty sure nothing comes of this romance subplot, and Ayumi isn't interested in either of them. She's just here to, you know, solve the case like a good detective. Which I don't know if that makes the whole romance subplot better or worse, knowing that it amounts to absolutely nothing. You think so? Huh. Anyway, I got some really interesting info from him. What is it? Well, it's a secret. Oh, please don't do that to me. Come on, let's go back to the office. Wait a minute. Man, all those people in the background and we don't speak to any of them. Huh. Tsugi Detective Agency. I didn't make it to Megumi's house because I ran into Fukuyama and took the time to question him. Oh, okay. Taro. He's always been so serious, always giving everything his best. There are many words I would use to describe Mr. Fukuyama. Serious is not one of them. My man is using a fucking murder investigation to, like, get you on a fucking date. Ayumi, please.
今日だって
Even today, hahaha. Oh?
笑っちゃダメなんだけど、改めて思い出したらおかしくって。
I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's just so funny.
先輩、変わらないな。
He hasn't changed.
初めて会った時から全然変わんない。
He hasn't changed since we were kids.
要するに真面目でいい人なのよね。でも
He's always been a good guy, but hahaha.
そうなんだ。
I see.
ところで、さっき言ってたいい話って何だったの？
He said he gave you some good information?
そうそう。
Yeah.
あのね、エミオの起源が山陰地方にあるかもしれないの。
It sounds like maybe the Smiling Man story originated in the Sunnin region. What?
福山先輩のお父さんが学生の頃、ご実家で聞いた話ってことなんだけど、
Fukuyama's father heard a story when he was still a student.
そこに笑顔が描かれた紙袋が出てくるらしいの。
It's about a paper bag with a smiley face drawn on it.
なら18年前の事件よりずっと前からある話ってことだよね。
That means the story's a lot more than 18 years old.
そうなの。
Yep.
一般的に知られているエミオの話とはちょっと違った内容みたいなのよね。
It's not the same as the Smiling Man story, but it sure is similar.
今、宇津木先生がエミオのことを調べていらっしゃるから、このことを伝えようと思ってるの。
Mr. Utsugi is looking into the Smiling Man story, so I'm going to let him know about this.
それがいいと思う。
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
じゃあ、早速連絡してみる。
I'll do it right now. Cell phone.
先生、お疲れ様です。至急お知らせしたいことがあるんです。
Mr. Utsugi, I have something urgent to tell you.
実は山陰地方のイルモ村っていうところに笑顔の紙袋が出てくる有名な話があるそうなんです。
There's an old story from Iruma village in the Sunnin region that involves a paper bag with a smiley face.
ただ、エミオに関係のある話なのかどうかまでは。
We still need to find out if it's connected to the Smiling Man, but...
え？はい。はい。そうなんですか？
What? Okay, yes, really? え？
先生、さすがです。わかりました。お気をつけて。はい。失礼します。
That's amazing, Mr. Utsugi. Yes, I understand. Okay, bye.
先生、もう山陰地方にいらっしゃるんだって。
Mr. Utsugi is already in the Sunnin region.
さすが先生。
Wow, he's really on top of things, huh?
ただ、どの村なのかまでは分かってなかったから助かったっておっしゃってたわ。
He didn't know which village he was looking for, so he was happy for the call.
先輩のお手柄ね。聞いたら喜ぶだろうな、福山先輩。
I'm sure Fukuyama will be happy to hear that his lead proved fruitful.
どうかしたの？
What's wrong?
いや、遠く離れた地方に古くからあった話とエミオという都市伝説のつながりは。
Nothing. It's just surprising to find an old story that connects to this modern urban legend.
今のところ見当もつかないけど、今回の事件の謎に一歩近づいたような気がするよ。
I don't know how it all fits together, but I'm positive we're one step closer to solving this mystery.
そうね。先生の調査に期待しましょう。
Well, let's let Mr. Utsugi work the investigation.
そして私たちはいつも通り今日の成果をもとに推理よね。
And we can focus on reviewing our notes from today.
そうだね。
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I guess ask, listen? Because the review option hasn't shown up yet.
どうしてここで福山先輩のことを聞くの？これから推理しようって時に。
Why are you asking me about Fukuyama? I thought we were going to review our notes.
いや、なんとなくだよ。
I don't know, I just felt like it.
重要な情報を提供してくれたんだし、どんな人か知っておいた方がいいんじゃないかなって。
He's providing important information, but I don't really know what kind of guy he is.
先輩って変わったところもあるけどいい人なの。
Well, Fukuyama is quirky, but he's really nice.
生徒思いな先生だってことは確かよ。方向
He's very-
性は置いといてまっすぐな人。
He's very student-oriented, maybe too much, but he's a straight shooter.
先輩と話す機会があったらあなたも好きになるんじゃないかしら。
I think you'd like him. You should talk to him if you ever get the chance.
僕も？
I'd like him too?
ラブなのかライクなのか、それが問題だ。
So she likes him, but is it just like as an acquaintance or something more? Taro.
じゃあそろそろ推理を始めるわよ。
Well then, it's time to start reviewing.
うん、そうしよう。
Yeah, let's do that.
18年前の連続少女殺人事件では消息不明になっている重要参考人がいた。
So 18 years ago, a man disappeared just as the serial girl murders began.
その人物の名前は都築実。
His name was Minoru Tsuzuki.
第一の事件で殺された橋爪彩香とよく一緒にいるところを目撃されていた。
He was often seen with Ayaka Hashizume, the first victim.
その都築実の現在の年齢は
Minoru Tsuzuki's current age would be 43, I believe.
43歳だ。
43 years old.
そうね。18年前には25歳ということになるわね。
Yes, 18 years ago he would have been 25.
幸福駅周辺で都築についての聞き込みをしたけど、今日の収穫はなかったよ。
I asked around the Kofuku Station area about Suzuki, but I didn't learn anything.
18年前に行方不明になった人のことだもんね。
Well, he went missing 18 years ago, so that's understandable.
その調査中に上原刑事に会って話したんだけど、
While I was out there, I met and spoke with Detective Kamihara.
ちょっと気になることがあったんだ。それっていうのが
I'm a little concerned about something. It's... Huh? Is it the... The fact that she thought she saw Makoto? That's the only thing I can think of that he'd be concerned about from speaking with Kamihara.
それが気になったの。
That's what you were concerned about?
だったと思ったんだけど、あ、
Oh.
違った。
Oh, no, I was wrong.
あのバイクのことだ。
Right, I forgot about the fucking bike. Oh, god damn it. It's the motorcycle I'm thinking about.
佐々木くんの事件当日の夜10時頃に現
Oh
場
man,
近
I'm
くで目撃
fucking
され
up.
たっていうバイクのことね。
The questions are so vague, though. How am I supposed to know what they're trying to get at? The motorcycle near the crime scene on the night of Ace Case murder?
参考になるかと思って前に久世刑事には話しておいたんだけど、
I told Detective Kuze about it because I thought it'd be helpful.
その情報を上原刑事は聞かされていないみたいなんだよ。
But Detective Kamihara hadn't heard about it.
同じ事件を一緒に捜査している人に関連情報が共有されていなかったってこと
So information that could be relevant isn't getting shared.
うっかり言い忘れてたとか
Do you think it just slipped her mind?
うん。何かの手違いじゃないかって上原刑事も言ってたけど。
That's what Detective Kamihara thinks, yeah.
実は聞かされてたけど、上原刑事がちゃんと聞いてなかったとか忘れてたとか。
Or maybe maybe he just wasn't paying attention when she told him. Or he forgot she told him.
さすがにそれはないんじゃないかな。
That sounds kinda unlikely.
そうだよね。
Yeah, you're right.
機会があったら、久世刑事に聞いてみようかな。
I'll ask Detective Kusei about it when I get a chance.
他には何かある？
Anything else?
うん。久世刑事が高校生の頃、幸福駅のあたりで、ある人物に似た人を見かけたらしい。
When Detective Kusei was still in high school, she saw someone who looked familiar around Kofuku
その人
Station.
物というのが、
That person seemed to be Makoto Kusei.
久世誠。久世刑事のお兄さんに似た人だ。
Makoto Kusei, Detective Kusei's brother.
もし本人だったとしたら、失踪後からそれまでは生きてたってことよね。
If it was him, then he was still alive after his disappearance.
ただ、その人はマスクをしていたんだって。しかも、久世刑事のことを知らない様子だったらしいから。
Whoever he was wearing a mask and he didn't seem to recognize her.
人違いだったと考えるのが自然だと思うんだけど。
I think it's natural to assume it's the wrong guy.
それが誠さんだったと信じている久世刑事は。
But Detective Kusei apparently believes it was Makoto.
幸福駅近くに住んで、非番の日には誠さんを探し続けているんだって。
She lives near Kofuku Station and looks for Makoto in her spare time.
そうなんだ。
Oh, I see.
これからも幸福市周辺で聞き込みを続けることになるから。
Let's keep looking for more information around Kofuku City.
誠さんのことも聞いてみようかなって思ってるんだよ。
I'm thinking I should start asking about Makoto too.
賛成。いいと思うわよ。
I agree.
どうやって探すつもりなの？何か当てはあるの？
How are you going to go about it?
そうだね。
I was thinking...
誠さんの写真って手に入らないかな。
I wonder if we can get a picture of Makoto.
持っていそうな人といえば。
If someone were to have one, it would be... I mean, it would be Kusei, but... I'm going to say Kusei's grandma, simply because Kamihara said we probably shouldn't mention that we're looking to Detective Kusei.
誠さんたちのおばあさん、久世義恵さんならきっと持ってるよね。
There we go. Yoshie, Detective Kusei and Makoto's grandmother.
うん、そう思うわ。
Yes, good idea.
いくつか思い違いもあったけど、気持ちを切り替えて頑張ってね。
Anyway, you confused a few points, but if you refocus, you can keep up the good work. I didn't know what they were asking for.
頑張るよ。
I'll do my best.
そうそう。事件には関係ないことなんだけど、ちょっと気になることがあるんだよ。
Hey, I know it's not related to the case, but there's something that's kind of bugging me.
どうしたの？
What's wrong?
鎌田警部、体の具合が悪いみたいなんだ。
Seems like Inspector Kamada isn't feeling well.
今日会って話した時もずっと辛そうだったし、時々苦しそうにしてたんだよ。
He seemed to be in pain the whole time I was talking to him today.
あら、それは心配ね。
Oh, that's worrisome.
本人は気にするなって言うんだけど。
He downplayed it, but
また今度会った時にちゃんと聞いてみようと思ってるんだ。
I'll ask him about the next time I see him. I'm guessing that's supposed to be I'll ask him about it the next time I see him.
そうね。私も気になるわ。
Now I'm curious too.
ところで、あゆみちゃんは明日どうすんの？
What are you going to do tomorrow, Yumi?
うん。南第三中学校へ行く予定なの。
I'm going to Minami Daisan Junior High School.
滝口くんが私と話したいんだって。
Kohei wants to talk to me.
滝口くんは？
Kohei?
そう、佐々木くんの事件解決に協力したいって。それで福山先輩が声をかけてくれたのよ。
Kohei Takiguchi. Fukuyama says Kohei wants to help with Eisuke's case. You know, I've noticed something interesting here. It seems like Ayumi is very, like, specifically focused on the current case with Eisuke. Taro, he has been doing some stuff related to Eisuke, but it seems like he's predominantly looking into the serial girl murders from 18 years ago. And then we have Mr. Utsugi, who is predominantly looking into the Smiling Man urban legend, which has now been dated to be at least like 30 years old. So it's interesting seeing that like the three different members of the agency are looking into three different facets of this mystery. Which I guess is the way to go about it. You know, cover more ground. Oh, okay.
滝口くんからはいずれ直接お話を聞く必要があるなって思ってたから。
It's good timing. I was going to need to talk to Kohei at some point. Sorry. Had to sneeze. Think? Is it okay if I go instead? Taro, please.
南第三中学校へあなたが？別にいいと思うけど、どうして？
You go to the school? I don't think it'll be a problem, but why? It's just,
男同士の方が滝口くん話しやすいんじゃないかななんて。
I just thought it'll be easier for Kohei to talk to a guy.
そう？私はそれでもいいよ。じゃあ先輩に連絡しておくね。
You do? Okay, I'll let Fukuyama know it'll be you showing up.
よろしくね。
Thanks.
これでようやく福山先輩にちゃんと会えるわね。興味持ってたみたいだし。よかったわね。
You seemed interested in him, so it's good you'll get to finally meet Fukuyama properly.
そうだね。どんな人なのか楽しみだよ。
I'm looking forward to it. Good chance to see what he's like up close. Oh, it certainly will be up close, considering Fukuyama. Is that it? That the end of the chapter? Chapter 8, Brother and Sister. I think we're going to go through whatever the opening section is before we're allowed to save. And then I think we're going to end it here. It is a little early, but it's fine. It was dark the other night, so I couldn't see how big the school actually is. Is that? Hello. You must be from the Utsugi Detective Agency. I am. Nice to meet you. My name's Taro Ninten. There we go. I was half expecting him to just stay standing back and have it be like, oh, he only gets that close to Ayumi because he likes her. But no, I guess he just does that to everyone. I'm Mr. Fukuyama. Hi, I'm Mr. Fukuyama. But I believe we've met once before, didn't we? Why is he standing so close to me? Oh, you mean at the police station? Sorry, I was there, but I didn't get a chance to introduce myself. No worries, I mean, I didn't either. Ha ha! Okay. We'll deal with you later. Because right now, I think this is a good time to end, because we only have like 15 minutes before I would normally end anyway. and I have some things to do today. Like, I still need to draw a fucking comic strip, and I haven't thought of an idea for this week's one. So, you know, that's great. That's great. You can see I've been playing the Edgeworth games. I need to finish playing through the first one, so that I can stream the second one. I've played through the first 2 cases. I need to get through the rest. But to do that, I need time. And time is something I am very short on right now. I need to make the final preparations for the quiz show. I need to do my usual like weekly stuff. Like the comic strip. And like, I did my laundry today. That's taking up time. And then I've also been spending a lot of time working on my trading card game. So, you know, lots to do. I will try to have the first Ace Attorney Investigations game finished by the time I'm done with as much of Emio as I'm allowed to stream. So then we can switch over to that. I still don't know how I'm going to handle the ending of Emio, because like I know that like playthroughs without any commentary or whatever, they just get taken down completely. And then I think even with commentary, if you just upload like the final chapter, that gets taken down. If you do the entire game, that's okay. But if you just do the final chapter by itself, that gets taken down. From what I've heard. I don't know how accurate that is, but I kind of don't want to risk it. So I don't know. Maybe I'll stream it anyway, and then if it gets taken down, it gets taken down. Because it seems like when Nintendo took them down, they didn't like issue a strike or anything. They just blocked the video. So I can just stream it or whatever, and then upload the VOD to YouTube. And then if Nintendo takes it down, they take it down. And I'm just like, yeah, Nintendo blocked it, but you know, if you were there and saw it, then you saw it. That seems like a way to do it. Anyway, is there anyone here? I don't think so. But we'll have a look who's online anyway. I know Miko's not online. She finished earlier. Hold on. No, not that one. Where's the chat bar? There it is. Oh, okay. Something's happening there. Let me just see. If I click over here, if I do this, will it drop my my viewer count to 1? It will. Okay. I was seeing if there was anyone here, and then I could like. If it was 2, I would have rated. If it's just me, I don't think I'm going to. I when I only have like 1 viewer, and that 1 viewer is me, I only raid into friends. And none of my friends are online right now. As people I would raid had I like a couple more people. Even just 1 more, but no. So in that case, I'm just going to go ahead and end. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, same time as usual. Probably stream a little longer, since we ended a bit shorter today. And then next week, Saturday will probably be same as usual, and then Sunday will be Clueless quiz time. I am looking forward to that. I am nervous, but I am hoping everyone enjoys it, because I've wanted to do something like this for a long time, and it's finally happening. Anyway, thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. And scene.